Okay, so waiting for parts for the spark issue. So in the meantime, I've got the switch assembly here for the headlight, turn signal, and horn. The headlight dimmer works, and the horn works. The turn signal doesn't appear to work at all. It goes to the right. The turn signals don't turn on. Won't go to the left. Pushing it in does nothing. So I found the connections under behind the headlight, inside the headlight bucket, and I'm going to take this apart and see if I can clean it up and make it work any better. So I'm going to leave that alone for now because it works. I'm going to look at this guy. Yeah, so let's see, let's take this bracket off here. Get it out of the way. Anyway, so this has a little ball bearing on a spring. Seems to be moving okay. So I'll set that aside. I'll put that next to the screw that holds it in. What else? Okay, and then yeah, this see the green wire and the brown wire, the brown yellow wire have broken free. There's a lot of rust in there too. You can see that. So is that supposed to come out now, or it's wiggling? A little dead spider in there too. Let me grab some little tools. Okay. Let's see what we can do here. Maybe I can walk it out. Huh? Yeah, I think it's... Oh! Now I just lost all 3 solder points. Look at that. Well, that's probably part of the problem. Oh, okay. Alright. So this has this plastic bit. Oh, it has a little spring-loaded metal plate contact, and it slides. As it slides, it connects 2 of these at a time, the center to one and the center to the other. And I think what was happening, well, part of the problem is this thing has started rusting and gotten iron oxide all over the place, so everything's gross now. The other problem is, yeah, this contact is dirty. These contacts are dirty. These guys lost their solder, so I'll have to solder those back on. So if I'm careful, I can see which one goes where. Yeah, so we got some things to clean up here. And some soldering to do. Yeah, okay, well, I'll be back when it's all fixed and put back together. Okay, well, I got it back together. I got the wires soldered back on. I'm absolutely sure that the power coming in goes in the middle like it's supposed to, but I'm not sure if I got the left and right hooked up right. I think I did, but we'll find out when we go to use the turn signal, right? But the good news is, oh yeah, I cleaned up all the contacts, and now check this out. We can turn right, we can turn left, we can cancel, turn left again, cancel, turn right, cancel, maybe. Come on, there you go. Yeah, it works. So it's a little yeah, it's a little finicky canceling it on the right, but now we can make the turn signals go, and I have continuity. Yeah, I've got continuity on all the wires here, so everything here is good. The horn already, like I said, the horn already works. High beam, low beam already works. So this little assembly is ready to go back on the motorcycle. It's threatening rain, so I put up a little rain tarp to protect things. Ooh, well, let's see. Okay, so the old battery is still on the trickle charger. I'm assuming it's toast, but it doesn't cost me anything to test it, so it's still being tested. In the meantime, I've got a battery that doesn't quite fit, but kind of can be wedged in there, and that will suffice for now to test out the electrical stuff. I got it on a little trickle charger here to make sure it stays topped up. Did I tell you I got all the wiring fixed? Got all that wiring fixed. I had to solder one of the wires here, and some of the wires coming off of this CDI needed some extensive repairs, but I'm probably going to replace this anyway. I've already ordered kind of the stock version instead of the high performance version or whatever. So I'm not too concerned with that. I was just kind of hoping that if I fixed everything up, maybe I'd get some spark, but no, I didn't. What else? Oh, okay, so originally this guy right here. Oh yeah, I was putting this together and showing that it actually works, right? Okay, so I got it plugged back in, right? Alright, so let's check out what happens. Okay, check. I got the neutral light working. I don't know if I told you that, but that little wire goes over here, and I think there should be a screw right there to hold it in place. So now I have to put it clip in. But it's in neutral right now. You can see the neutral light working. So watch this. Left hand turn signal. Around. The turn signal is red. Cancel. Right. And it works. Cancel. So now it works. The horn works. I'm not going to fix that. But when you put it in high beam. But where'd I put it? The indicator works too on the tachometer. So that is good. And probably, I don't know if you can see that, but the speedometer is illuminated, but the tachometer is not. So that guy's dim, and the background light doesn't work at all. So I'm definitely going to be taking that apart. And then this rubber boot here isn't fitting right. So I'm going to take this apart and see if I can fix that. Let's see. I still need to take this apart because it doesn't like to turn. It'll do that way, but it won't go the other way. And sometimes it won't go this way. But it does work, so I want to take that apart, clean it up, and see if I can make it work better. What else? So I know the flasher relay is good. I found out this is the it's still a lead acid battery. If it's developed a lot of big sulfate crystals, they're not going anywhere. If a bunch of materials sloughed off and filled in these guys, but then it's still toast. Let's see if I can wedge this in here. There we go. And then one trick you can do, test the individual cells by putting your positive probe, negative probe on the negative terminal, positive probe in the electrolyte of each cell. Not the metal, just the electrolyte. And in order to do that, I have to tip it just a little bit. So 2.3 volts, 4.5 volts, 6.3 volts, 8.7 volts, 10.3 volts, and then of course you get your final 12.0 volts. So that's actually really good. I gotta wipe this off so it doesn't get all corroded. But so there are no shorted or dead cells. All these so you don't measure that one because that's the same as this. So you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that gives you your different... It is falling, though. So, yeah. I'm going to let that sit overnight, I think, and see what the voltage is tomorrow without being on the charger. I still have a whole laundry list of things I can do while I'm waiting for the coil and the CDI to come in the mail. I need to go pick up a new spark plug. Hopefully I can find it locally. If not, I can at least get it on Amazon, which is a lot closer than the UK. But yeah, until I get spark, I don't want to spend any money on anything but getting spark back, since that was the original problem. If I can't get the spark, then the rest of it doesn't matter, right? So there's no point in putting... Once I get spark, then the rest of it I'll put money in, brakes and everything. So But in the meantime, there's lots of stuff I can do that is free, and I will do that and keep you posted. In the meantime, I hope you found this interesting, and thanks for watching.